Hello, this is lesson 46 in Saxon's Algebra 1 3rd edition, and this lesson is on conjunctions. Now, I'm not talking about conjunctions and, but, or that we used to talk about in language arts, but this is mathematical conjunctions. Alright, you're familiar with the symbols greater than and less than, and when there is a bar underneath either one of those, it's greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. So this is kind of what a conjunction is. If you have all of these statements, x is greater than 5, x is less than 10, x is greater than 5 and x is less than 10, or we could write it 5 is less than x, and x is greater than 10, or x is in the middle here, it's greater than 5, it's less than 10. Alright, so the way we express that is the word conjunction, and conjunction describes a statement of two conditions, both of which must be met, both. Okay, so here's one that has been graphed, and let's say your directions say to write a conjunction for this graph. Well, you know that when the circle is closed in, that means it is also equal to. If it's an open circle, it is not equal to. So we look at the starting and stopping point, and basically x is everything in between here. So x, we'll write it in the middle, is greater than negative 2, and it is less than or equal to 4. Alright, here are some more. We've got an open circle on negative 2 and a closed circle on 2. So the way we would write this conjunction is x in the middle, it is greater than negative 2, it is less than or equal to positive 2. Now here, got the same numbers on either side, but in this case, it is it's greater than or equal to negative 2 and less than or equal to 2. And then finally here, it's going to include negative 2, but it's going to stop before positive 2. So x in the middle, x is greater than or equal to negative 2, and it is less than 2. Now notice that your greater than, less than signs, your x is always going to be in the middle of conjunction, and your signs are always going to be pointing this way, okay? So it's always going to be greater than something and less than something else. Alright, so in this one, it starts at 0, it includes 0, so we can say that x is less than or equal to 0. In this one, x is greater than negative 2, x is less than 1, x is greater than or equal to 1. But now, these do not meet the definition of a conjunction because they only describe one thing. X is not in the middle of anything else. It doesn't tell us what it is greater than. It only tells us here what it is less than or equal to. Okay, so there's a difference. Okay, let's do your practice problems. It says draw a number line and graph the solution of x is less than negative 5 and it is, greater than negative 5 and less than or equal to positive 4. So let's go ahead and do that. There is no equal sign connected with the negative 5, so I'm going to draw an open circle. And on 4, I need a closed circle because it is also equal to 4. And then I'm going to connect, and x is going to include everything in between those two. Alright, B says, draw a number line and graph the solution of x is greater than negative 7 and it is less than negative 2. So, negative 7, negative 2, x is everything in between. Okay? Then finally, it says in C we have a graph and it says write the conjunction. So here's what I want you to do. Start with X and then do this. Every time you're told to write a conjunction. Alright, then go and put in the numbers on either side. We have 2 and -4. We have an open circle on -4, so this is going to stay just like it is. But here we have a closed circle on 2, so we need to put an equal sign under that. Isn't that easy? It's really easy. Alright, this says in D, write a conjunction that designates the numbers that are greater than or equal to -2 and less than 5, alright? So we're going to start with our X and our signs, our numbers, and it says or equal to -2, so I'm going to put an equal sign right there, but just less than 5, so there's no equal mark going to go under that less than sign. Alright, good luck. I'll see you back tomorrow for lesson 47.